Part of the spiritual work is learning to stay. Learning to stay with ourselves. We have a physical body, an emotional body, a mental body, and also a spiritual body. And our spiritual body is what connects and integrates us. And we can go about our life and never notice that we are connected. It's quite a gift, actually, to be able to live our life how we want to. It's quite another thing to live our life as we are. To come from inside when we interact with the outside. So we begin to slow down and settle into ourselves. And this is how we show up. No one can tell you how to show up. You just are who you are. Some parts of ourselves try to impress others or protect us from being criticized. But it's really becoming in relation to ourselves that matters for our decisions. To give ourselves a kind of transparency when we're involved in our discourse, we can develop into something like a new mode of discourse, where we are coming from inside as a subject, as a personality, a soul, and we can meet another subject, a personality and a soul. Too much of the time we are prone to trying to show ourselves to someone else as we'd like them to see us. And vice versa, we are trying to get others to be more like how we want them to be. And if we're not careful, we can live our life from that place of trying to control and manage ourselves and manage each other. When it's a little bit more like learning to accept ourselves and accept other people as they are. And love them and accept ourselves and love ourselves as we are. Sometimes in our lives we are right about things. Sometimes we are wrong about things. Because we're human. Being a spiritual person isn't being right all the time. It's not an achievement like that the ego could take up and wear around like a badge. And the more we practice awareness, looking within, and when we look out of ourselves and go about our lives, the choices we make take on a different kind of character. We become more wholesome, more inclusive, and more refined as a sensitive person, as a sensitive kind of instrument. Sometimes listening to ourselves is like listening to another. We might ask ourselves, who am I right now? Or what was that? What was that all about? And I think even though that may be uncomfortable, it's still a good thing to do, to wonder and be curious about. Thank you for joining me.